Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a birthday reading for Aquarius. The messages in this reading are meant specifically for the Aquarius collective. However, you may notice some of the messages resonate if you have Aquarius placements in your chart. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Happy birthday, Aquarius! So we're going to be doing a happy birthday tarot spread, and we're going to start with the Tarot of Curious Creatures. This deck is by Chris Ann. We're going to get a card for how you've grown this year, the lessons that you've learned, what you're releasing from the previous year, the theme of this next year for you, as well as a gift message for the next year. We're also going to look at the bottom of the deck for the advice going forward and get an overall theme of the message card. And then we'll also do a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle, which is also by Chris Ann. So first of all, happy birthday. I hope that you are going to enjoy your celebrations if you choose to celebrate. And if not, I hope the day is at least good to you. So how has Aquarius grown in the last year? How has Aquarius grown in the last year? We got two, the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. What are the lessons that Aquarius has learned in the year? What lessons has Aquarius learned this last year? That is a lot. Four of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. Got a lot going on this reading. Sorry, this cough hasn't gone away from the last cold. It's kind of really starting to bug me. What is Aquarius releasing from the previous year? What is Aquarius releasing from the previous year? What is Aquarius releasing from the previous year? What is Aquarius releasing? Strength. What is the theme of this year for Aquarius? What is the theme of this year for Aquarius? The Nine of Swords. What is the gift message for Aquarius? We're not doing cards tonight. What is the gift message for Aquarius? What is the gift message for Aquarius? Did that flip through? No. Okay. What is the gift message for Aquarius? What is the gift message for Aquarius? It's a lot of shuffling tonight. You either get a lot of cards or a lot of shuffle. What is the gift message? Give the Ace of Cups. Overall message is the Queen of Swords. Make sure nobody flipped over for us. The advice going forward is the Four of Pentacles. I thought we had the Four of Pentacles. Maybe I'm thinking of the Four of Cups. I am not sure. Okay, let's get started. So, how you've grown in this last year is the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. So, what I'm getting is You've been very tactical in your growth. You've really strategized how to level up to become the emperor. This is a really big thing to learn because the emperor has basically all of the knowledge of not just all of the kings, because that's something that a lot of people will mention, but that you also have the knowledge that comes with those suits because the kings have all learned those. So you have every lesson from all of the wands, from all of the swords, all of the cups, and all of the pentacles. You learned it all, and you were strategic in figuring out what you needed to know still. That way you could be an emperor, because you got this in the upright, which says that you've learned those lessons in a healthy way. You're not someone who's using the sword against people because you're feeling feisty. You're using it because you want to cut out anything illogical and you want to go forward in a good way so you can protect and serve your kingdom and your empire quite well. Good for you, by the way. This is amazing. So, the lessons that you've learned this last year are the Four of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. So, what this tells me is that you've learned with the Hermit to go inward, to recognize the disappointment, and that you can look towards these better opportunities that are going to fill you with love and emotion and joy and all those good feelings. And you found a way to get curious about how to grow your pentacles. You've gotten curious about learning about planting these seeds to grow them properly and bring them to this earthly plane, not just dreaming about it, but making it real. Those are good lessons to learn. My goodness. I don't know what this cough is, but it needs to go. What you're releasing from the past year is strength. What I'm getting is that not necessarily that you won't be strong, but that you'll learn where and when this is applicable for you. You're going to be able to discern if this moment needs quiet inner strength or if this moment is going to need something that's more physical. Do you need to have the strength to bite your tongue, or do you need to have the strength to speak up? You're releasing that because you've learned it. That's what I'm getting. You're going to get better at discerning that this year, though. Beautiful. The theme of this next year for you is going to be the Nine of Swords. And this can be a kind of awful card in the sense that this is like being so close to the end of a bad cycle, but you're not quite there yet. So I feel like the theme is figuring out where those endings need to be. So that way, going forward, you'll be able to execute them. Because right now, you're going to be stuck and still learning that. You're going to be stuck in this place where you fear like every moment, like everything feels like you're still stuck in a nightmare. And the theme is going to be getting ready to end those cycles. I know that sounds scary and not like a good year, and I need you to know that this isn't meant to be scary or a bad year for you. This is meant to show you what cycles you're done with. And that's not always bad. Sometimes that's recognizing, hey, I don't take care of myself in the ways that I should, and I'm done with that because I'm worth taking care of. A gift message for this next year is the Ace of Cups. This is like the very beginnings of love. And this doesn't just mean love for another, although it does show like the two swans, and that kind of gives me like soulmate vibes. This is more specifically any type of first love, whether it's a first love for your best friend or like a new best friend that is coming into your life and loving them. Whether it's family, your first sibling that's your best friend that you love, your first set of parents, whatever that is, because eventually a lot of the times a lot of people get to be blessed if you have close enough friends, you get a second set of parents, or at least another parent usually. But this can also be that beginnings of love for yourself. And the gift message that I'm really getting is that you need to fill your own cup so that way you can properly love going forward. Oh my goodness. I really want this cough to go away. I thought it was going away for a moment and then it didn't. It was like, ha, just kidding. And it was like that for like a few days and then it would get not great. Anyway, I'll stop complaining. I'm sorry. So your overall theme of the message is the Queen of Swords. Try and find a good spot. There we go. What I'm getting is that you're really stepping into your power because the Queen of Swords is an air sign. Like this card is associated with air signs. So you are an air sign, Aquarius. This feels very much reminding yourself of who you are, that you have the power to cut out anything not great for you, as well as choosing to use that sword in love. Because being honest, in a way, is a form of love because you're not allowing yourself to be lied to, and you're not allowing you to lie to yourself or to lie to others because that doesn't sit right with you. Honesty and integrity is a huge part of the Queen of Swords. So this tells me that you're going to be logical without being cold. You're going to use head over heart decisions to make any decision that you need to going forward that is in line with you. So the advice going forward is the Four of Pentacles. To me, this says, while it can be like a card of like stinginess and holding on too tight, this tells me that you're not going to necessarily give to what isn't worth giving to. This is what that feels like for me, that you're keeping what is important to you without being greedy about it. That's the advice going forward, is plant what's important. Put time and effort into what's important and right for you. But anything that isn't, that you don't need, don't hold on to that. So let's adjust so we can get some Oracle deck guidance. Maybe we'll stick this here. Can you still see that? Kind of. Okay. Let's get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And with these, I read directly from the guidebook. There's going to be a self-care message, or an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. And I'm going to read both because I find that that has the messages that always resonate the best. Because sometimes you need to hear a little bit from both. Sometimes it's guidance, like what to avoid, and sometimes it's you're kind of doing this in the moment and how can you step back so you're not in like a negative space kind of thing. Here's hoping by your next birthday I'll stop coughing. Okay. What does Aquarius... Oh, we didn't even get... Okay, that's fine. All right, Soul on Fire. Card number 38. Every time I see this card, I always think of the Alicia Keys song. This Girl is on Fire. Is that the name of the song, or is it Girl on Fire? Anyway, that's what always pops in my head. Okay, 38. Soul on Fire. Essential meanings. Passion, laser-like focus on your goal, infectious enthusiasm, success on the way, finding what lights you up. Self-care message. A loss of faith, needing to find your passion, boredom, settling for less, feeling unworthy of life's miracles of joy. Fearlessly pursue that which sets your soul ablaze. Soul on Fire is an exhilarating state. It's impulsive, it's catchy. It's the one tunnel vision option that lies ahead of you that you absolutely cannot stop thinking about. It's passionately obsessive and thrilling, and it's always filled with warm spirals of escalating energy. What do you see when you look at your tomorrow? Does it reverberate excitement? Is there fire energy there? If there isn't, you may be running after empty substitutes for your dream, and it's time to find true zest for your journey. When you make the decision to expand your life this way, the shift can happen quickly. Souls ablaze are magnetic and have a way of making huge changes in short spurts. Extraordinary experiences are built from within ordinary everyday lives. You have everything you need to find the spark of fascination for your journey. How could you expand your current reality so that it would be big enough to house your dream? Cut through the nonsense and the mad babble you've been using to market or describe yourself. Stop trying to dazzle with expert lingo or fancy systems. Drop the facade. Sell them passion, your fire, your dream. If you could bring more infectious enthusiasm to your goal and talk about it from a place of pure passion, what would you say? To me, this speaks so much of the Queen of Swords. Her energy is all about that. I know she's not a fire sign, but Soul on Fire, that card really speaks to that honesty and that passion that she has with only living for her best life, her best self, and the things that she finds joy with. Beautiful. I honestly expected this reading to be so much longer than it is because it felt so packed, but then when we got into it, it was like this made so much sense, and it felt so easy and smooth to explain, like cream cheese on a warm bagel, and I thought it was going to be smooth like crunchy peanut butter. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share with those you feel it may also resonate. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I hope this year brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.